starting a business 2025 and 2026 and beyond, scaling a business, one that gives you freedom that you actually enjoy, which one is the best? I was gonna title it the best business model to start, but then I thought the best way I can teach you how to start a business and actually be successful with it is to talk about the harsh realities of business. Let's not sugarcoat it, because you're here, you're watching this video, you're watching other YouTube videos because you want to be successful. You want to at least have a side hustle, a side income, a part-time business that you can run maybe besides the one that you have right now, or besides a job that you're maybe okay with right now, but you know that deep down inside you don't want to have this job for the rest of your life. It's not the thing that fires you up and lights you up. And so you're looking for something more. You know there's more to your career than the current situation that you're in. And maybe that's why you're watching these videos. But instead of just talking about the different business models, I want to talk about the actual harsh truths that will help you become successful in any business. And then we can talk about the business models, which I'll get into as well. So the first harsh truth is that there are no easy passive business model, meaning, you just buy this course, you click a button, and then money starts coming in. First you get $100, $200, $300, and then you scales up to $1,000, and then you start getting 100 per day, which is 3,000 a month, and then 5, 10,000. There are no magic buttons, but there are better business models, and then there's worse business models, meaning some of them will have a lot of risk required. So if you start a gym, you need all the equipment, that is a lot of risk. And if you start a freelancing business, you only need a laptop. And so there's much more risk in one of them, there's less risk in the other ones. And then we have profit margins. So some of them you need a lot of team members, and so there's a lot of profit being taken away from that. Some of them you can do it yourself using AI, using tools that we have, and reaching out to people without spending money on ads. And so not only is there lower risk for some business models, but there are higher profit margins left, meaning what you keep. It's not just about what you make, but also what you keep in the business. And so there's better and worse business models. We'll get into that. But just understand that there's no easy, you're not missing anything. It's not a business model that you're not seeing. Maybe you're asking yourself, there has to be a better business model. The grass is always greener. It always looks easier than it is, because people can't possibly share all the details. And there's no reason behind, there's no motivation for people to share all the darkest moments on the internet. That's why you don't see people talk about their mistakes, their lessons. And I try to be very transparent here, but also even me, I try to ask myself, what's most valuable to you? And one of the harsh truths that's super valuable, in my opinion, is knowing that there's no one perfect business model for everybody. There's no one size fits all. It's all relevant to or dependent on what you want. What kind of business do you want? Do you want to have a big team, be a CEO? Do you want to be in the info space, the educational space? Do you want to have an agency? Do you want to be a freelancer? Do you want to work alone, or do you want to meet people? Do you drive off of meeting people and having human interaction? Or do you prefer being creative, maybe creating content, filming videos, or designing? Maybe you love writing. And so there's no one business model, and certainly there's no one that's passive and easy. They're simple business models, but none of them are easy. We could take one example if we talk business models. One example is affiliate marketing. People make it seem like it's the holy grail of online businesses. But the reality of an affiliate marketing business is you either spend money on ads because you get paid commissions based on what you sell for other people. So you recommend something. I am an affiliate marketer in the sense that I recommend the softwares that I use. But that comes from me investing a lot in this office, creating videos, uploading for years on YouTube, and then slowly increasing the commissions that I'm getting. And now it's multiple six figures per year. So I could live of just affiliate marketing. But if I just taught you how to do affiliate marketing and you expected to get rich in 30 days, that wouldn't be fair and it wouldn't be ethical, because it wouldn't be true. Right? You don't get rich in 30 days from any business model. And so what you have to understand when you're picking a business model is that there's always an asset that produces the income. Sometimes you're the asset because you have a personal brand. If you don't have a personal brand, then the service that you're delivering to them has to be an asset that makes them money. So funnel building, which I'm also a funnel builder, I build funnels for clients. I created a sales funnel that they can then drive traffic to through paid ads or content, and it sells a digital product, a mastermind, a coaching program, consulting deal, or a software for them. So that sales funnel becomes an asset for them. If you have a gym, that's the asset, right? And so then you need traffic to that gym. There's always, like, you have to look at the logical process and customer journey, how the business generates money. If it's affiliate marketing, you need traffic to either get people to sign up to something or buy something, and then you get paid from that, right? And so I can create a whole different video about affiliate marketing if you want to. Just let me know that in the comments below. Number 2 is that you're likely not productive. And I say this as a big brother or small brother, depending on how old you are. But I say this from a place of love, because you're likely not productive. You're probably, if you're like me, when I started, I was exhausted. I was exhausted from other responsibilities in life. And so when I got into the office, it was just like, finally, I get some quiet time, some me time. I am now focused on my computer. But even there's like, okay, let's put on some music. Let's reply to some Facebook messages or Instagram messages, DMs and messages. Maybe check my email. And I'm doing all these things just out of habit. And you're probably living, if you're not successful, you're probably living a life based on habits right now. And you're just doing what you feel like you're supposed to do. I'm supposed to do this, or people expect this of me. But you don't have a plan. You don't have a goal of, this is what I have to get done today to move the needle forward, to get, sort of build out my assets, if you will. And typically it comes down to 4 different things, right? And so your business should be, I should say 3 if we generalize, is, attracting customers, converting them, and delivering for them. So if you're in info, it would be creating the products and then just selling them, because they're pretty passive when you actually sell digital products. If you're a freelancer or agency, it would be getting leads, converting leads, and delivering for them. And then the reason I say fourth is because it's the systems of removing yourself from the business to the extent that you want to just have other people, have other people convert, and have other people deliver, which creates systems, and you're now the CEO that creates this machine that can do all those things for your clients. If you are a software business owner, then it would be getting more trials or users, and then talking to users, see how you can improve the product, improving the product, and creating there's always the admin stuff, the legal, the compliance, the systems to scaling the business. Now, the reason I say there's no easy business model is because any business becomes big enough, it'll have problems. Like they say, more money, more problems. It's not because you can't handle the money, or it's not because people will look at you differently. It's because of the other admin stuff that becomes a necessity when you have more money. And so there's always more like admin stuff, legal, accounting, like all of that when it comes to building a bigger business. And so the best business you can have, and the one that you will enjoy the most, is the one around 10,000 a month. That's where it's like you, maybe one team member, and it's just like, okay, what do we do today? I'll just focus on these 2 or 3 things. And then once a month you focus on bookkeeping or accounting, you outsource everything you don't want to do in that area. And then you just enjoy life. And anything that you scale above that, it becomes a little bit more complex. I work with High Level. They have over 1,000 team members. And so we're now looking to grow High Level even more to that $10 billion mark. It's about $1 billion now. And so I meet with a lot of developers and stuff. And so I see a little bit, I go to their events and I talk to the team. And I couldn't do that. I couldn't create like a High Level competitor. High Level, if you don't know, it's an all-in-one marketing and sales software. It's a platform. And so instead of building a competitor, I just align myself to them because I wouldn't want to create one myself. I get to live in my zone of genius now as a creative product UI UX type of person. So works perfectly for me. The next one just to recap, first one, there's no easy business model. Second, you're likely not productive. You're likely feeling busy, maybe even overwhelmed by everything, but you're not productive. You don't get in a Zen mode, a state of flow. And that actually doesn't come from planning. It comes from completing tasks. So you go from quick dopamine of consuming to slow dopamine of completing, not even creating, completing projects. Now just make sure that you're not creating tasks just to complete them, like creating, updating your email footer, but instead creating stuff that helps you get more customers and makes your customers happier, and then selling them more stuff. And that's really the art and science of a business. Number 3 is AI is making people overwhelmed right now. So because it's easier to start a business and because it's easier to create AI tools, because the landscape is changing, we feel like we have to catch up. Like otherwise we're missing out on crucial information that is going to stop us from being successful. And that's not true. I've been in the trap of trying all the AI tools, learning them. And I thought there was even a moment when I stopped posting on YouTube just to learn all the AI tools. And I realized that I can never be productive, actually focus on what matters, if I try to learn all the different tools. And so now I've gone back and canceled a lot of them, canceled about like $500 per month just in tools. That's $6,000 per year, by the way, that I wasn't really using. I was trying them out and they kept on just paying for them. And I realized that the only one that I actually really need is high level. And I'm not saying that because I'm affiliated with them. I'm like, I build funnels, and so I need high level. We even canceled any of the email softwares and just now we use high level. So I just decided to use one, just focus and do less, but do it better. And so for me, I can tell you what I'm focused on is creating low ticket products to get more customers through the door, and then create content to market my brand and my offers through YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. And then I'm focusing on ads for the low ticket offers to break even on ad spend. So we want to spend like $5,000 to $10,000 a month on ads right now, and then we want to scale it up. But we test different offers and angles and see what works with low ticket. And then we just want to make that back on the offers on the front end, and then people can buy my other stuff on the back end, because my long-term focus is high level, making sure high level becomes a $10 billion company. And then in that process, as a result, we will be helping even more millions of business owners succeed online. So I just funnel people in through paid ads to offers, and then they start using high level to build their funnels and launch their funnels. And so for you, like, what's that unicorn? What's the one thing that you focus on? And then everything on the front end just becomes like a funnel into that. So for me, ads, content, funnels, and emails. Those are the 4 things that I do. And then obviously operational, legal, and all of that is a necessity as well. And then number 4, your competition is the lowest it's ever been, because everyone is just confused, overwhelmed, maybe on vacation, and that's totally fine to take a break. But just know that everyone right now, they're consuming a lot, and they're watching drama, they're watching the news, they're debating politics. And this is a golden opportunity for you to stand out and get stuff done. Trust me, if you put in the work now, you will be ahead of 99% of people in 90 days from now, 6 months, 12 months from now. And whether you work or not, whether you stay focused or not, time will still pass. So why not take advantage of it? Which leads me to then the final one. Pick a season and live the season fully. So I have been in a season of semi-vacation for a month, because I like to keep my vacations, to family, travel, golf, but then I work a couple of hours, and then, so I don't need like a full, like complete off the grid. I do that sometimes when we travel. So the season I've been in has been a little bit of vacation. Now I step into a season of focus, and you'll see in a couple of weeks what we do. It's crazy with funnel templates. Just this week we're launching 10 new funnel templates in high level. And so now it's a season of focus. And then I already know the seasons that are coming up, and so I live in those. So I don't feel stressed because we haven't been as productive the last 4 weeks. Okay, I can take 30 days and not be as productive. We're still getting stuff done because I have a team now. So systems for creating funnel templates and products and funnels for clients, but I don't feel stressed because I know the season I'm in. So know the season you're in. Are you in the vacation season? Are you in the family season? Are you in the travel season? Or are you in the focus season? Pick one, live it fully, plan out your 90 days so you know what season comes next, and commit fully to that season. Let me know what you want to see more of: affiliate marketing, maybe coaching. So the 5 business models that I always talk about is funnel building, affiliate marketing, white labeling a software called High Level, consulting / coaching, and then selling your own info products. Those are the 5 business models that I recommend. Pick one of those and you'll have high profit margins, low risk, easy to start, and something you can do for free using organic social media. Let me know which one you're using below in the comments. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss these type of videos.